Today we're going to be unboxing this Saki figure from Days with My Stepsister. Now this is a bit of an interesting figure because it is not just an anime figure, it's an anime Blu-ray figure combo. This is something that doesn't happen that often. They did this with Isla sometimes hides her feelings in Russian. That one got 2 figures actually. And then other ones like Gushing Over Magical Girls got one. But what is kind of unique about those figures is usually they're not released separately. Like for instance, the Gushing Over Magical Girls one, that one was released separately. So you could have bought that separately. But that's only after that figure sold incredibly well that they decided to release it separately in a second run of it. This one won't have that because it's not that crazy of a figure that, you know, people are going to be wanting to get. And it helped the Gushing Over Magical Girls figure you could take her pasties off of her. That helps. But I really liked Dates with My Stepsister. It was one of my favorite anime of last season. And so I did pick it up, this figure, as well as the Japanese Blu-ray, which is another thing that I need to talk about. So the Japanese Blu-ray is a bit different than American Blu-ray. With American Blu-ray, it is you buy one Blu-ray, you have the entire season, which is great, and it has subtitles, all that, it's great. The only problem is that they don't release Blu-rays for everything, especially series that are not dubbed. This was not dubbed, so it is 99% chance it will not get a Blu-ray. Another thing with Japanese Blu-ray is that they release them a bit differently and that they release a bit quicker. This only stopped airing last month, or about a month and a half ago at the time of making this video, but it is already here. But that's the thing. It's volume 1. There is 6 volumes of this series that will come out. So, this has episodes 1 and 2. I think. We'll find out. But it is a portion of the series split into multiple parts. You have to get the entire set to have the entire series. So, bit different, but they encourage you to buy that by giving you pre-order bonuses, stuff like that, like this figure here. But anyway, let's quit the rambling. Let's go ahead and unbox this, see how it is, see what the Blu-ray looks like, and move on from there. Now, let's see here. You can see here the Blu-ray is at the bottom here. So we're going to see how we are going to be able to unpackage this. It is taped at the bottom here. Now this is the first figure like this that I have gotten to where it is included with a Blu-ray box set. I have never gotten one of these before. So another thing that I want to look for is the quality of the figure. Is it going to be as good as a normal figure? We'll find out. So it looks like it is a little bit of tape here between the Blu-ray and the figure. Let's go ahead and cut that off. Now, if you want to get a Blu-ray, Japanese Blu-ray, or this figure, I personally pick up mine from Ami, but you can get them at a few different places, like CD Japan has them, and some other places. You can just look around. There are a few different retailers that will ship them to America. Be aware, though, when you're ordering from Japan, Ami, CD Japan is, you know, relevant in this conversation. It's going to be more expensive shipping-wise, especially figures and everything like that. Blu-rays not so much, but figures definitely. There will be a link down in the description, so you can go check out Ami if you want to go see if this is still available at whenever you're watching this. So anyway, there is our Blu-ray here. Let's set the figure aside, and then we will look at this and come back to this. So you can see here, it is in its little case here. This is just a little a little paper cardboard thing. Not important. This is what we want to look at here. And as you can see there, it is just pretty much a standard Blu-ray case. We get some artwork on the front there of Saki, as well as pulling it out here. We get a little booklet here, which seems to include some commentary there. It is in Japan, or Japanese. So you will have to either translate that using a translator, or you will have to know Japanese. So be aware of that. But some cool stuff in there. Basically what you would get with like a limited edition box set in America. Now opening it up here, you can see we have one disc here, I believe. Yep, just one. And it looks like we get 4 episodes. So it looks like more than likely this will be a, like there will be 3 of these to be released. There'll be 4, 4, and 4. So there you go. But that's it. You get a slipcover here. There is your character art on that one. Usually each volume will get a different character art. So pretty cool. Not much to talk about really with the Blu-ray there. Really the only reason you would buy the Blu-ray other than for the figure is if you just wanted the series, which that's my biggest thing. I just want the series in Blu-ray because I enjoyed it. I want it in Blu-ray, and there you go. All right, enough talking. Let's get on into the figure itself here. Now, like I said before, I am curious on the quality of this figure. Is it to the scale of a figure that you would get, that you would buy separately? Or is it pretty much just something to give more people the kind of encouragement to go buy the Blu-ray? I think you could make an argument either way, and we're going to find out. So there we go. And let's cut the tape on this. All right, and pop that off there, and we'll open it up. And first off, let's look at the base, the most important part of your anime figure. It's clear base. It's not bad. There's no like lines on it or anything. I'm not huge on clear bases, but this one's not bad at all. It kind of works, so I will give them credit on that. No real problems there. Now, let's get on into the figure and check that out. So pulling the plastic off of her here and getting all of it off of her figure here, you can see there. I will give you some close-ups here in just a moment, but this is a nice figure. This is really nice, actually. I'll go ahead and put her on the base here so that I can easily show her to you. And while I talk about her, I will kind of show you some close-ups of different parts of her and her hair and details and everything like that. So this figure is really nice. The hair is really pretty. It looks good for this character. She just has blonde hair, but it looks nice. It's not just one color. It's kind of a blend of lighter blonde, darker blonde, which works. The bag looks really nice. The tie looks nice. All of her jewelry looks really nice. The shoes, the jacket, the headphones look really well done. And it is very uncommon to get details like headphones or jewelry really well done in this scale. Normally you're getting into the 6 scale or even bigger before you get into the really good detail on that. That's not the case here. They really nailed this figure. I also really like the pose of it. I think it really works the way she's kind of walking, looking to the side. I think it fits her character. It is, you know, it works and it looks really nice. I mean, just, there's not a whole lot to say here because it's really, really well done. I'm honestly trying to find a flaw in this, and I can't. It's perfect. Like, there's nothing wrong with this figure. This figure is exactly what I would want out of a figure, and it's perfect. Like, legit, there's nothing wrong with it. Even the like tight socks here, whatever, they have like a physical, you can tell where the seam is. It's not just like printed on to where, oh, her leg and then her sock starts. No, there's a little, you know, molded seam around the top of her sock. We don't need that, but it's there. I'm going to say it. This is, I want to say it's a 10 out of 10 figure. I really do. 9.8 I don't want to give it a 10 because a 10 to me is going above and beyond. But this one went above. It didn't go beyond, but it went above. It took exactly what it needed to do and went a bit more. Didn't go beyond, but it tried a little bit more. They went pretty good on it. Now the biggest question here is, should you buy this? Obviously, it's not just a simple buy the figure, because you have to buy the Blu-ray. That's the question. I feel like if you were going to buy the Blu-ray, you would have bought the figure. There's no one that bought the Blu-ray that wouldn't have bought the figure. So it's great if you intended to buy the Blu-ray and now you get the figure as well. Great bonus. But if you didn't want this, but you wanted this, then it's really a question of how much do you want this? Do you really like this character? Because I feel like if you really, really like this anime or really, really like this character, you may be persuaded to just go ahead and buy the Blu-ray. But if you're not crazy about this anime, if you think, yeah, I'd like to have a Saki figure, but I don't really care anything about the Blu-ray, I don't like it that much, then probably skip out on this one. I know we're getting an Nendoroid of her, so there is another way to get a figure of her. Now, are we going to get anything else? Probably not on this quality. I can guarantee you that. So, it's up to you. If you really, really like the series, like me, I really enjoyed the series, it's worth it. If you're like, I enjoyed it, probably will never watch it again or rewatch it, probably wasn't going to buy a big figure of her or anything, but if it was available, I might. Skip it. Skip it. Buy the Nendoroid. But that's for you to decide. Personally, I think it's worth it. But I think for a lot of people, it's not. So anyway, that's about it. I really enjoyed this. There is 2 more Blu-rays coming that was not included. All this includes is this. I bought 2 more of these, though. If you want to see those, they will be in the Ami boxes in the next few months, so go ahead and check that out if you want. As well as that, there's other Blu-rays that I collect as well. You can go check them out in those videos as well. But anyway, what do you think? Do you think it's worth it? Do you have an opinion on Japanese Blu-ray at all? Let me know down below. But anyway, thank you so much for watching. Quick update, very quick before I leave. I am feeling a bit better this week, so I know it's still I'm slurring some things. Hopefully that's not noticeable for you, but it is getting much better. So as I get continually better, then there will be more and more videos. But the plan is to try to do 3 videos. If I can't do 3 videos, it will be 2. But hopefully it'll be 3, and then there will be shorts all week. So stay tuned for that, and have a good rest of the week, and I will see you guys very soon with more. But until then, bye.